there's multiple travesties going on at the minute. One is Hina lost in a mountain. Another is that Anzu isn't the main character. And the third is that Hinamatsuri is actually coming to an end. Episode 12 being the last of Season 1, and I don't actually know if there's more. Ever. Hope there is. Or will be. So if this is a show that you really love, you better make yourself known. But for now, since Hina's out there, we're gonna have to go to a land of snow, where everyone's probably miserable, and there's a low chance of survival. No, I don't mean Scotland. We're going skiing. Oh, she's fine. Found something to keep her occupied with. Although, if you actually move a large amount of snow, the interior of it is going to get compacted. I don't think she's quite grasped the situation. I mean, yeah, that's part of the bad thing. Now she realises the dire situation that she's in. Hina is both kind of the worst and slightly best person to be stuck in the mountains with. Because, having a lack of food really got her motivated to realise this is bad. And maybe her psychic powers will actually become useful for survival. I doubt any of them really have any basic survival training, but by starting off building into a snow shelter, at least they're not sitting idle by. But I'm kind of confused, I guess. Because, for a final episode, they start it off by like, oh, they're lost in the mountains. There's no real kind of build-up or anything to it. Maybe being in the mountains isn't so bad. Until a blizzard sets in. I mean, worst case scenario. I'll leave the fort of death to you guys. Ah, that's why they're lost. No, I would blame him. We came off the trail for you. Throw him outside in the blizzard. Is she doing... the doomed expedition to the North Pole. I may be gone for some while. Head towards the light. Wait, no, wait. She's been hungry for an hour and a half. It's too long. It would explain why she'd been gone for so long, but, show them? Either they all think they are having a shared delusion, or... And now blow apart the snow shelter. And then rebuild it instantly. Also, is her psychic energy attached to her physical energy reserves? No better way than just showing firsthand. See, told you. They all fell asleep back in the snow shelter. I think that would be pretty cool. Don't know why you're shouting. Ah, they changed their tune. Let's ignore that. To let you know that there is hope, but you need to feed her. The morning has come. At least there isn't going to... Well, actually, there might be a psychic explosion. Depends. So if she doesn't use them for a while, then boom. But does that count if... If she's out of energy? Food? The power of imagination. It sounds so real. Just like the real thing. Straight out of the freezer. You know the ingredients are fresh. They're just not very good at cooking. I mean, it's good of them to try, but when you have someone who's kind of as straightforward as her right now, you didn't actually need to eat her. She's got her eyes closed. If they had a way of melting the snow and had like a receptacle to drink it. She's insane. Pedantic, but when you can't answer anything than in the literal sense. What did she do? I mean, it probably would be able to be seen from quite a distance, but... I mean, what? We find some people who are lost on the mountains. Yeah, they're just trying, they're that into improv. Even though he didn't seem all too bothered earlier. They've been through so much, and even though he would have had a potentially better life if someone else had fallen out of the sky, but he's actually enjoying himself. When your workers realise that you're not quite the amazing boss. Yeah, they're not good. Oh, he's Febrezing his... the old man smell. We're actually getting a little bit of a rundown of all of them. Didn't expect to see that guy, who appeared for, like, all of 10 minutes. Never give up on your dreams. Even if it's trying to psychically move a eraser. An eraser. Oh no. Once again, Shirt's really reading out what we're all thinking. 3 years later? The musician. He's been at it for 3 years. What, on a trip by himself without the bandmates? Impressive. I don't think all of it is that skills gained in this kind of martial art temple thing. Also, first episode? I don't know Chinese. The one from the first... Ni hao! If you don't know Chinese, just a tiny bit of what you do know. And English, apparently. But yeah, first episode, if I remember. And there was the guy who was screaming about his smartphone. Not coconuts anymore. Still insane. But getting a follow-up 3 years. She had been on this journey. Is that really wise? I mean, it's not like he was hidden behind the wall or something that couldn't be seen. Why are they speaking in Japanese? Screw what the girl wants. This is for the best of the temple. I don't think she really has the best digestion. How did he manage to find her like this? Nihongo? Is it? Are they the only people who've ever thought of adding sleight of hand and stage magic into their act? And out of the thousands of videos he could have watched, good question, he found one that's somewhat tangentially connected to Hina. What, you don't have issues? You don't gain amazing powers without being a little out of it. He mentioned the name. That's pretty close. About has the same kind of expression. And who would have thought it would have been here, of all places, that she found that? In return... in return, she actually said that. Yeah, after she's just gotten this, I don't think she's going to go quietly. Shiny head. Hopefully they don't... Oh no. You can at least be careful for the street sellers. That's... Use everything that you've been faking / practicing up until now. Thanks for the help, Hina. There haven't been many kind of these kind of movies around lately. There needs to be more. Or I should just go back and watch some of the old, Bruce Lee, Jet Li, Jackie Chan type... There it is, smartphone type movies. He's not just gonna do nothing. Where have you sensed this before? Strike. You're misinterpreted. He's not into pain and humiliation, but... She has, repaid them already? Yeah. All based on, or a lie that they can actually achieve this kind of ability. Does he actually know the extent of what she can do? What was with the volume mixing on that? It sounded like he was actually recording in the echoey amphitheater. I like it as the actual breeze that it's creating from its spinning is affecting their clothes. Did none of them think about the shrapnel from the rock exploding? She'll just blow it now. Blow it up now. What's it going to do? Is she going to slowly dismantle it, or... Not even touching it. I need to get a bit closer. Well, the robot's gone, but also the wall is. Was that part of the deal? Do they have much to say now? No, straight to the airport. Actually holding their word. And be on her next leg of the journey towards actually finding the one she came here for. If she even remembers. And how much would they have changed in 3 years? I don't think we're going to be shown. Nope. Leave that up to your imagination. Come back for it later. But what a journey. Surviving alone on an island. Recreating your friends. Probably not in the most mentally healthy way. But much like Anzu, she's managed to eke out a existence for herself. One that's a lot better than the initial set of circumstances she found herself in. And despite, all of the psychic ones having abilities and sent out to, I'm guessing, ordered to kill and whatnot, which we were told early on, did she actually learn this martial art here? She's added to her repertoire of skills. We need more. And with that done, I feel an immense feeling of sadness. And the only thing I've got going through my mind at the minute is, just like her, I hope none of us lose our balls. And strangely enough, with Hina and the rest missing in the mountains, somehow, the light really didn't mean a lot. But the helicopter flying overhead, seeing their message in the snow, it's not SOS, it's a giant plate of sushi. But it worked. That's the important thing. A surprising amount of kind of snow survival videos that have been in my recommended recently, and let's be honest, they're probably still there because I actually watched them. So I feel like rather than the others who kind of, shit, what do we do? We're probably dead. Instead of going down that route, I might have a few ideas on how to stay alive at least a little bit longer, but I'm glad that after all this time, she's finally able to say it. They didn't believe her, obviously, because this world, people with psychic abilities of that kind of magnitude is probably not something that is all too common. And who would really believe anyone would say, oh, I can fly, by the way. But with storylines converging, finalising, it all being wrapped up neatly, well, apart from Hitomi, who still has the job and probably overworked. Anzu having a nice family, an existence that really befits her. And Nita and Hina coming to an agreement, yeah, actually, this isn't so bad. Life could have been a lot worse. With a lot more smashed pottery. But I hope you enjoyed. That was Hinamatsuri. That was all for today, and probably all for a while. So you're going to have to find something else to watch. Consider checking out any of the playlists on the channel, any of the other videos, or hop over onto my Discord and join the chorus of people shouting at me for doing a terrible job. But for now, even if your life didn't plan out how you thought, or you still have those years ahead of you, enjoy yourself, get some rest. See you in the next one. If you want to be the life-giving snacks to the frozen wasteland that is my channel, consider joining on to my Patreon, because along with Electric Ant, Arthea, Noku, Raywin, Shiwan, Mecha, Matt, Stinsfire, Jennifer Rojas, Girly, Kite, Saltitron, Cardboard, Dark Shadow 7899 and everyone else, I may survive for a little longer, and that can only mean one thing: more anime, and more bad life choices. So what are we waiting for?